So most of the leadership in the Western capital, especially in Europe, they are furious at Viktor Orban, who is going to Ukraine, who is going to Russia in order to break some kind of diplomacy and achieve at least a ceasefire or end of hostilities, or at least a pause in the hostilities, whatever you can say or whatever you can think. And yeah, they are saying all kind of things like he does not represent their view and all those stuff. But right now, if you look just after the few months of war, he is the only big name in the world leaders who is trying to achieve peace by negotiating between the two sides. Just some time back we had that Swiss Peace Summit, and it was a big failure, and even big countries like India, like Saudi Arabia did not sign the final document because Russia was not there. And how can you achieve peace when Russia was not there, or when the Russians are not taken into the dialogue itself? Because it's a major power which is fighting that war and winning that war also. So right now, if you look, he is the only big name in the global policy, diplomacy and global leadership who is trying to achieve peace by negotiation. But I don't think that he will have any kind of success, because his own side is opposing him. Here we should not forget that Hungary is a part of European Union. Hungary is a part of NATO, and when these people, their own side is not supporting them, how can he succeed? But I'll say, if there is a change in Washington administration, that is, if Donald Trump comes to power, then whatever he is doing may become quite significant. And why I am saying that he is the only figure right now who is within the framework of global leadership who is working to achieve peace, because if you look just after a few months of the war, starting of war, many people came, many of the leaders came in the picture in order to achieve some kind of peace. We saw what Turkey was doing, Erdogan was doing, those Istanbul summits and all those things. We also saw there was a brief visit of Austrian leadership. I think it was Austrian Chancellor who went to Moscow. We also saw Prime Minister Modi. He also was, I think, trying to make some kind of peace between the warring factions. We also saw Xi Jinping. He actually tried, and he sent his official. He actually made an official to negotiate between Kyiv and Moscow, but things did not work out. And right now nobody is working. Why? Because even the Ukrainian constitution, it says, and they have amended the constitution, that Kyiv is not going to talk to the current leadership in Moscow, that is the Putin administration, which is actually this is I'll say this is idiotness, what they have amended in their constitution, that you can't talk even in diplomacy, even during the wars. Talks do happen, and if you are making talking or diplomacy unconstitutional, then this is killing or murdering the diplomacy or art of diplomacy. So Viktor Orban is the only big name who is trying right now. He's not going to achieve anything, but whatever he is doing may become significant if Trump comes to power. Thank you.